Hello, I am Carlota Navarro, CEO and founder of the We Find Group. As a creator of the Internship International program, I have had a wonderful time meeting with the students, discussing their future career plans, and finding them the best international internship. Our matching process guarantees successful internship placements for their time abroad and ongoing coaching while they are here. Furthermore, we have permanent assistance through our international internship coordinators.
Well, at first I really didn't understand how the process was going to be. Basically, I met with Madison and she told me, or she asked me to fill out a bunch of things regarding the objectives and the things that I wanted to receive out of this internship, the things I wanted to learn, the type of environment I would like to be with or be in for a company. So I was as specific as possible. It said every single thing that I wanted to do, didn't want to be doing, the type of industry I'd want to work in, and so forth. And they used that information to basically match me up with a bunch of different opportunities. So they gave me an Echo, they gave me a couple other consulting companies and so forth. And at that point I met with Carlotta and she basically ran me through every single company and the type of things I'd be doing with them. It was very impressive, a lot more detailed than I was expecting, so I really enjoyed that. It was very professional. And on top of that, or in the end, I was able to make my choice of the type of company that I wanted to work for, and it turned out it was a great choice, and I've loved my decision ever since. So it was really nice to have someone walk me through the entire process. Very understandable and very comprehensible. So.
Yes, after I was accepted to the Spain program, I filled out a questionnaire where I talked about what I would like to do, my major, my minor, and kind of what industry I would like to go into. And then Carlota provided me with 3 options of companies that best matched my abilities, and also that had seen my resume and said that it was okay. And then she showed me a video of Martha Ruiz de la Prada, and I was in love with it. Like, the video was really pretty. There was a lot of color, and I was like, that's where I want to intern. So I spoke to my family and my mother, and she was like, go with the one that you love, the one that you'll be most passionate about, and that's how I picked it.
I think the most positive thing that I've received throughout the internship was being able to actually get real-world experience, not just doing basic tasks like filing and things like that. I got to actually work hands-on with some of the projects they're doing as far as picking out buildings goes and presenting them to their clients.
I would have to say my favorite part has been developing the content. So I went out in the field with a few of the people in my department and we worked on videos and I saw how that process worked. And then I also saw how you can develop getting a larger market. So I did some research for them, and then basically how we are developing content marketing in the United States and how they can implement it into the Spanish culture. So it was kind of like a cultural difference and how like timing works and how different parts of the day they should post things. So it was interesting to see the cultural differences in like work. Yeah.
Ooh, what haven't I learned from this experience? I feel like I've learned so much, not only about myself, but about cultural differences and how to act in certain situations. But most importantly, I think I found my niche almost, and not only knowing what I want to do for the rest of my life as a career path, but knowing where I want to be and what kind of people I want to surround myself with. And I know now that Madrid is definitely, I consider it my home, and I would love to return and be surrounded by this environment for the rest of my life.
Oh, absolutely. I thought it was good to see kind of, at the end of the day, we all come back and we kind of discuss kind of what we did that day, and you get to see different perspectives, what other people are doing in different places. And so I thought it was cool just from a, learning experience to see it. But then also, you're with other Americans, so when you come back and you've been looking at Spanish, seeing Spanish, and you can talk about English with people, just kind of hang out. So it was really nice.
My favorite place outside of Madrid would probably have to be Alicante. It's a small beach town in the south of Spain that we went to one of our first weekends. It was altogether just a great trip. We actually got to see the sunrise from the beach, and then that same day we saw the sunset from the top of a the mountains. So altogether an incredible day spent on the beach, lots of history, as in many cities in Spain. There's so much historical background and the buildings are beautiful no matter where you go. So even when you're lost in the streets, which sometimes happens quite often, everything you see is beautiful.
Hosting international interns is an added value to any European company that wants to become more global. Interning abroad is a unique addition to college students' resumes that can really set them apart after graduation. These students have gone above and beyond in international internships and are sure to be super successful in the future. We hope you take the opportunity to intern abroad with us and can't wait to see you in Europe next summer.
I love We Find Group!